In this video, we will discuss the solution of 6th January current affair quiz. Come to the question 1. With reference to the Technology and Innovation Support Center program, consider the following statement. It is jointly implemented in India by DIPP and WIPO. This is the right statement. It is implemented by WIPP and WIPO. Second, the Cell for IPR Promotion and Management (CIPM) is designated as a national focal point for the TISC national network. Yes, it is also right. CIPM is designated as a national focal point. And one more thing we have to note here, that TISC in Punjab is India's first TISC. What is the work of TISC program? It provides innovators in developing countries with access to local-based high-quality technology information and related service, helping them to exploit their innovative potential and to create, protect and manage their IP rights. So this is for IP right protection and management and for technology information. Remember these two keywords. So in the question 1, both the statements are right. Come to the question 2. Recently, Government of India formed expert committee headed by T.K. Viswanathan to give recommendation for cybercrime, especially online hate speech. T.K. Viswanathan committee was formed for the cybercrime related issue, and the panel has recommended amending section 78 of IT Act, which mandates an officer not below the rank of an inspector to investigate such cases of online misuse. So those inspector which is not below the any inspector which is not the below rank of inspector will investigate the case which is related to the online misuse. Come to the question number 3. Which of the following rivers are the tributaries of river Kaveri? Amaravati is tributaries of river Kaveri. Bhavani is also tributaries of river Kaveri. Pennar is not the tributary. Let's see some more tributaries of river Kaveri. Left bank tributaries of river Kaveri are Hemavati, Simsa and Arkavati, and right bank tributaries are Laxmikanth, Kabbani, Suvarnavati, Bhavani, Noyil, Amravati. Come to the question 4. Which of the following pair is correctly matched in reference of soil and state? Black soil is found in Andhra Pradesh, this is right. Red soil is found in Tamil Nadu, this is also right. Laterite soil is not found in UP. In the UP, alluvial soil is present. So only 2 and 3 is the right statement. Know some more. Laterite soil are found in Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, MP and the hilly area of Odisha and Assam. Red soil is found in the Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and South Maharashtra, east part of MP, etc. And black soil is found in the Deccan lava tract, which extend over part of Maharashtra, MP, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Question 5. Moscow Declaration. This is related to the TB, tuberculosis. Which of the following are the block mountains? All of these are the block mountain. You can see the solution here. Pause the video and read it. Question 7. With reference to Madhyamik and Uchtar Shiksha course, which of the following statement is correct? It is a non-lapsable pool for secondary and higher education. This is right. It consists of all proceeds of secondary and higher education. Says this is also right. It will be administered by Ministry of HRD. And it would be maintained as reserve fund in contingency fund of India. This is wrong. The fund which will arise from the Madhyamik Uchtar Shiksha course will be utilized for the scheme in the education sector. We will utilize the money in the education sector, which would be available for the benefit of a student of secondary and higher education all over the country. So the fourth statement is wrong. Which of the following animals of Australia is marsupials? Kangaroo is marsupials, wallaby is marsupials, koala is marsupials, dingo is not marsupials. Let's see the solution. Many of animals of Australia are marsupials. These animals have a pouch-like fold of skin near the stomach, in which they can carry their young ones, just like the kangaroo. Kangaroo and wallaby are well known for marsupials. Koala is another marsupial of Australia. Dingo is a wild dog and not a marsupial. Remember this point. Come to the question number 9. Keystone species are responsible for an early warning of problem which could potentially affect other species and ultimately the ecosystem. Keystone species are responsible for early warning of problem. This is wrong. Frogs and few other amphibians are example of sentinel species which are the sensitive indicator of environmental problem. This is right. What is keystone species? It plays a role affecting many other organisms in an ecosystem. They determine the ability of a large number of other species to survive. When a keystone species becomes extinct, it could result in a cascade of extinction of other species. An example of keystone species is a top predator like grey wolf. If wolves go locally extinct in an ecosystem, the population of deer and other herbivores increase exponentially. The grazing pressure then drives many plants to extinction. Next, the small animal and insects that depend on the plant disappear. And what is indicator of sentinel species? They are very sensitive indicator of environment problem. They give us early warning of problem that could potentially affect the species. Frogs and other amphibians are example of this. I already told this. So only two statement is right. Question 10. Constitution 108th Amendment Bill is related to which of the following? It is related to the providing 1/3 reservation for women in Parliament and Assembly. It is related to the reservation of women in both the House, Parliament and the Assembly. Constitution 108th Amendment Bill 2008, commonly known as Women's Reservation Bill, it seeks to reserve 1/3 of all seats for women in the Lok Sabha and Assembly. Introduced by UPA government in May 2008, it also provides that 1/3 of the total number of seats reserved for SC and ST shall be reserved for women of those groups. Similar bills have been introduced thrice before in the 90s but lapsed with the dissolution of the respective Lok Sabha. Question 11. First statement. India's quarterly GDP growth slumped to 5-year low of 3.83 in the last quarter of financial year 2019. This is wrong. This should be 5.83, not 3.83. So the first statement will be wrong. Second, the unemployment rate in the country rose to a 45-year high of 1% in 2017-18. Right. So B is the right answer. As you can see here, India's quarterly GDP growth slumped to 5-year low of 5.83% in the last quarter of financial year 2019. India's GDP grew at 5.8% in the January-March 2019 quarter, dragging down the full year growth to a 5-year low of 6.8%. Unemployment rate in the country rose to 45% year high of 6.1% in 2017-18 as per official data released on the first day of the second term of Modi government. Question 12. National Defence Fund. It was set up to take charge of voluntary donation in cash and kind received for promotion of the national defense effort and to decide their utilization. This is right. The fund is administered by an executive committee with defense minister as chairperson and finance and home minister as member. Defense minister will not be the chairperson. PM will be the chairperson, prime minister. So second statement is wrong. Third, the fund is entirely dependent on voluntary contribution from the public and does not get any budgetary support. This is right. So only 1 and 3 is right. Defense, finance and home minister are the member of National Defense Fund. So 1 and 3 is right. Question 13. Consider the following statement regarding 7 Summit Challenge. 7 summits are the highest mountain of each of the 7 continents. Aconcagua is one of the highest mountains located in South America. Denali Mountain are located in Alaska. All these statements are right. Question 14. NGT. It can impose fine up to 25 lakhs on individual, institution and state agency. This is wrong. Recently, it have imposed the fine of 25 lakh on the Bihar, West Bengal and Jharkhand. So, it is wrong that it can only fine up to the 5 lakh. This is wrong. And NGT is established under Environmental Protection Act 1986, EPA 1986. This is wrong. It was established under the NGT Act, National Green Tribunal Act 2010. So only 3 statement is the right. It is a specialized body equipped with the necessary expertise to handle environmental dispute involving multidisciplinary issue. So it solves the environmental dispute, NGT. Question 15. Consider the following statement regarding S-400 Triumph missile. India has committed to purchase S-400 Triumph long-range missile defense shield from Russia. This is right. India got a favor from UN section and can go ahead with the purchase of the S-400 Triumph missile shield from Russia. This is wrong. India should not assume it will get a favor from US sanction if it goes ahead with its purchase of S-400 Triumph missile shield from Russia. Washington made it clear on Thursday. But deal has run the risk of attracting sanction from the US under a 2017 law CAATSA, Countering America Adversaries Through Sanction Act. There is a risk, but it is not confirmed that we can get the waiver. So only first statement is right. 16. India's payment system. While there has been robust growth in the volume of retail electronic transactions amid a strong regulatory framework, the country needs to enhance its payment acceptance infrastructure. This is right. In 2018-19, the volume growth of retail electronic transactions was 19.5% compared to 51% in the previous year, mainly due to the steep growth in the use of unified payment interface. This is also right. The report also said that the level of credit card penetration in India was low when compared to advanced countries, where it was a preferred option for making payment. This is the wrong statement. Which of the following India's states are the major sugarcane producing states in India? Assam and Tamil Nadu are not. Andhra Pradesh is, Gujarat is also, Maharashtra is also. So 1, 4 and 5 are the right option. Which of the following statements regarding global food safety are true? Food safety is an increasing threat to human health. Children under 5 years of age carry 40% of the foodborne disease burden with 1,25,000 deaths every year. This is right. Access to sufficient amount of safe and nutritious food is a key to sustaining life and promoting good health. Foodborne disease impeded social economic development by straining healthcare system and harming national economies, tourism, trade. This is also right. The first ever World Food Safety Day was adopted on the World Health Assembly in 2019. This is wrong. Only first and second is right. Nipah virus. Nipah virus, which causes encephalitis and pneumonia, is lethal. About 70% of cases can be caught from animal or transmitted between people. This is right. Second is also right, and the third is wrong one. Global Economic Perspective is released by World Bank. जन शिक्षण संस्थान is initiative of Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Question 22. SDG Gender Index, recently seen in is released by Equal Measure 2030. It has been developed by Equal Measure 2030, a joint effort of regional and global organizations, including African Women Development and Communication Network, Asian Pacific Resource and Research Center for Women, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, etc. It accounts for 40 out of 17 Sustainable Development Goals that cover aspects such as poverty, health, education, literacy, political representation, equality at workplace. Question 23. Labor force means people working or looking for jobs in the age group of 15 to 29 years. This is right. Under CWS, current weekly status method, a person who is unable to get work for even an hour in the last 7 days despite seeking employment is considered unemployed. This is right. In usual status method, the employment activity of a person is determined on the basis of a reference period of 365 days preceding the date of the survey. This is also right. All the statements are right. Come to the question 24. Rodra, RODRA initiative. What is this initiative? This initiative is for database of personal details. It collects the data of retired officers in the digital form. Question 25. With reference to National Defence Fund (NDF), consider the following statement. NDF is institution to receive voluntary donation for the promotion and welfare of the member of the Indian Armed Force and their dependents. This is right. NDF is administered by Executive Committee headed by Raksha Mantri. It is headed by Prime Minister. Defense, Finance and Home Minister are the members. So only one statement is right. Thank you for watching.